What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Niner Sickness, with the Niner Sickness Report. How's everybody doing on this Wednesday afternoon? Boy, oh boy, do we have a lot to talk about. So many things has transpired from Tuesday evening to this evening. A lot of changes. A lot of good things are happening for the 49ers. Let's talk about it, guys. What's up, Javier? What's up, Jay? What's going on, guys? We got Jay and Jay in the house. What's up, guys? So last night I was watching TV with the wife late last night, about 12:30, almost 1 o'clock in the morning here in Pacific Standard Time, and I happened to look at Twitter, or not Twitter, but Instagram, and I seen a post on the storyline of Trednt Williams. He puts on a picture of himself, and he puts "Forever Faithful." I'm like, "Forever Faithful"? That's a good sign. And things started to unfold. Then he puts a video up there on his Instagram, him laughing, screaming, having a great time about 1:15 in the morning. And I'm like, what's going on? So let me go over to Twitter. I go over to Twitter and I get a couple of reports that Trednt Williams and the San Francisco 49ers had agreed on a 6-year contract, about $138 million. I want to get your guys' thoughts on how you feel about this contract. What's up, Roberto? What's up, Tom? I want to get your guys' feel about how you guys feel about this contract. Personally, I think it's a very team-friendly contract. Why do I say team-friendly contract? Well, when you sign a positional player of the caliber of Trednt Williams to a huge 6-year, $138 million, but his signing bonus is only $55, that's not bad. Now, we don't know the numbers yet against the cap, so we have to wait and see what those play out, how much is it going to count against the cap. So I don't want to speculate on that until we are clear on that, how it affects our cap number. But it is definitely a team-friendly deal, in my opinion. We went ahead and signed, I believe, the top priority with the 49ers, Trednt Williams, to 6 years. Then I went back to Instagram and I see Trednt Williams post a picture of himself, Mike McClinchy, and on the bottom he wrote Alex Mack. And he had 3 eyeballs. I'm like, all right. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. Well, it turns out that the Niners went ahead and signed ex-Falcons center Alex Mack. What does that mean for your 49ers? Well, we went from a team in 2020 with not such a good offense, rotating Daniel Brunskill from center to right guard. We were moving pieces. 2, as long as these guys stay healthy in 2021, we're going to have ultimately the best offensive line in the West. Easy. The best offensive line in the West. You have Trednt Williams securing that solid left tackle position. You got Tomlinson. Then you got the quarterback of the offensive line, Alex Mack, in center. You got Daniel Brunskill, which if we keep him at right guard, to me, he will get better at that position. And then you have Mike McClinchy. So you have a great offensive line. They can definitely gel together. The question is this: can they stay healthy? Can they stay healthy? That is the $1 million question that we're going to have to wait and see. What's going on, Dina? How you doing, Dina? Welcome. Welcome to the show. So, what does that mean? Does it mean that we're trying to protect Jimmy G from getting hurt? Or does it mean that we're trying to let Mr. Deshaun Watson know that our offensive line is definitely better than the offensive line of the Broncos? And if the rumors are true that Deshaun Watson only wants to go either to the Niners or to the Broncos, John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan is making the Niners look that much better. A solid offensive line that can protect Deshaun Watson. We have a great running game with Raheem Mostert, Jeff Wilson Jr., and Hasty. We have arguably two young, talented receivers, and Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. We have the best tight end in the NFL, George Kittle. We got the best blocking fullback in Juice. Now we have a great offensive line. The Niners are painting a beautiful picture on the canvas to try to get Deshaun Watson to pick the Niners over the Broncos. I don't know if we're going to go in the direction of Deshaun Watson. I don't know if he's coming to the Niners or not. But definitely by keeping Trednt Williams, listen, guys, I cannot say enough how important it was to sign Trednt Williams. Not only because he protects the quarterback's blind side, not only because the left tackle is arguably the most important position on offense other than the quarterback, but it allows us now to dictate what direction we want to go in the draft. We can get a corner, move down to get a corner, get more picks. We can move up and get possibly that young quarterback that the Niners want to get. There are so many directions the 49ers can go now. Now that they locked up arguably the best left tackle in football. Because if the Niners would have missed out on Trednt Williams, and if Trednt Williams would have signed with the Chiefs, the Bears, or the Colts, then we would have been forced to use that number 12 pick on an offensive tackle. And you really don't know what you're getting in the draft. So the fact that Trednt Williams and the 49ers came to an agreement late last night or early this morning, I should say, is a testament of the relationship the players have with the front office. It's a testament of how much the players value John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. It is very rare that players value and appreciate ownership and front office Richard Sherman, as we know, he's on his way out. Most likely he won't be back as a 49er. He's decided to give back $11 million to the Niners organization based on his relationship with the 49ers, John Lynch and company. That is a testament of how great the 49er franchise is. Then we're in a situation with D Ford. We're stuck in a contract with D Ford. He's not healthy. We don't know if he's going to be able to play. We owe him all this money. It counts against the cap. We are stuck. We are completely stuck with D Ford. If D Ford did not want it, if he did not want to restructure his contract, the Niners had no choice but to live with that contract. But a testament of how great the front office is that they both agreed, the 49ers and D Ford, to restructure his contract 2 years, $24 million. That gives us approximately about saving of $6 million in this year's cap hit by the re-signing of D Ford. D Ford, what a guy, man. What a guy for doing what he did. Again, these are testament of how great the Niners organization is. What's up, Lucky? What's going on, Lucky? I appreciate you guys having a conversation amongst each other. As I bring out these points that I want to bring out, and then I'm going to go ahead and open it up and conversate with you guys. I'm going to be answering some questions you guys may have. But I wanted just to bring up that we are blessed to have a great organization leading our 49ers. We are blessed that D Ford restructured his contract. We are blessed that Richard Sherman, even though he's on his way out, he still gives back to the Niners. There were 3 players starting on Monday. There were 3 players the Niners wanted to bring back. 3 players the Niners wanted to bring back. And kudos to John Lynch. He wanted to bring back Juice. He did. He wanted to bring back Jason Verrett. They did. They ultimately wanted to bring back Trednt Williams. They did. All 3 players they wanted to go after and bring back, they were successful in doing so. I don't care what other teams are doing. I don't care which pieces they're moving. Ultimately, the Niners had a great offseason. So far, the Niners have had a great offseason. We signed the 3 players that meant the most importance to the Niners. We bring in a outside linebacker from the Rams. They can help Nick Bosa in the pass rush. We bring in arguably one of the best centers in football, and Alex Mack. Even if Alex Mack is not the greatest center available, he is definitely an upgrade to whatever we had at center. So for us, it was a huge upgrade at center. I'm excited. What's up, Ross? How you doing, Ross? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited to see which direction the Niners are going to go next. Now, I heard Solomon Thomas went to the Raiders. The Raiders. And I heard Akulo, it's not Akilo no more, it is Akulo Witherspoon, sign with the Sea Chickens. It's going to be interesting to see the matchup between Akulo Witherspoon versus Brandon Ayuk. Ooh, yeah. That's going to be a matchup that I want to watch. I want to see Brandon Ayuk smoke Akulo Witherspoon. Oh, man, I'm excited, guys. I don't know about you. I'm excited. The direction that our teams are going. Now we have to kind of work out this quarterback situation. We really got to work this quarterback situation dilemma. Do we ride with Jimmy G? Do we cut him and save $25 million this year? Do we draft a young quarterback? Do we put all our chips in the middle of the table and we pursue and go after Deshaun Watson? Somebody said it. I read it in the comments. Let me see here. I believe it was Jay Leno's. Jay Leno's. This dude with the names. It would be icing on the cake to have Deshaun Watson come to the 49ers. Imagine that offensive line. Trent, Tomlinson, Mack, Brunskill, and McClinchy. Debo, Brandon Ayuk, maybe Jalen Hurd. Jeff Wilson Jr., Raheem Mostert, George Kittle, Ross Dwally, and Deshaun Watson leading that team. OMG. OMG. Oh my God. That would be amazing. That would be what's up, Pool Shark? 2014. Laughing my ass off. Love that Akulo name. Yeah, that's what it is, bro. He's no longer Akulo Witherspoon. He is now Akulo Witherspoon. When he was with the Niners, he was Akalo, or whatever his name is. But now that he's with the Sea Chickens, he has earned the name Akulo. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you guys were aware, as much as I want to take credit for the name of Akulo, I cannot. I forgot who the broadcaster was. I don't know if it was Troy Aikman or if it was, I forgot who it was. But it was a game, or Ferguson. But anyway, it was a game between the Niners and I think the Cardinals. And the announcer, instead of saying Akulo Witherspoon, on national TV, he said Akulo. So instead of saying Akulo Witherspoon, he goes, that was a great play by Akulo Witherspoon. He said that on national TV, man. I thought that was freaking hilarious. So I went ahead and gave him that name, adopted from the announcer, Akulo. So everybody, let's start, all Niner faithful, let's always remember him as Akulo Witherspoon. Akulo Witherspoon is going to get burnt and burnt and burnt by Brandon Ayuk. Just watch. Especially if Deshaun Watson is throwing the ball. OMG. There is nothing to work out. Jimmy healthy will get it done. We upgraded back up as well. Listen, Tom, I hear you. I'm okay with Jimmy. The only concern that I have, and I believe a lot of 49er fans, even you, Tom, is can Jimmy stay healthy all year? Can Jimmy stay healthy all year? That is a legitimate concern going into 2021 season. Can we ride Jimmy to the finish line? Because we know if Jimmy gets hurt, I am not comfortable with Josh Rosen. Are you? Now, what are your thoughts? Do we keep Jimmy for one more year? Do we keep Jimmy for the 21 season and we draft Trey Lance? Do we draft a kid from Alabama? Do we draft Kelly Mond? Do we go and get one of those young quarterbacks and have them sit behind Jimmy? Or even better, put pressure behind Jimmy. Kind of like the situation that happened with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, in the 2019, he was kind of slouching. They went ahead and drafted Love. And what did that draft a quarterback do to Aaron Rodgers? It put a fire under his butt. And Aaron Rodgers won the MVP. Now, am I saying that Jimmy's Aaron Rodgers? No. But what I am saying is, if we draft a young quarterback that can come in and give Jimmy G a run for his money, Jimmy G may want to work harder to stay healthier and play better, and we can get a better product out of Jimmy. A worst case scenario, Jimmy gets hurt, we ride with the young kid. Worst case scenario, and I don't know how worse it is, if the young kid that we draft outperforms Jimmy G, we'll just trade Jimmy G and go with the young kid. Those are all possible scenarios the Niners have to work with now that we signed Trednt freaking Williams. I cannot tell you how important that sign was of Trednt Williams. Keep Jimmy, get a decent backup for him. Now, question Dina. Andy Dalton, gone. Ryan Fitzpatrick, gone. Unavailable. Who is out there, and your thoughts, they can come in and be a solid backup? Maybe Alex Smith. I said this on my last show. Could we bring Alex Smith as a reasonable, serviceable backup to Jimmy G? I think Alex Smith, at his age and because of his injury, we can get him at a really good price. So we start the season. If we decide to go with Jimmy G, we start up the season. QB1, Jimmy G. QB2, Alex Smith. QB3, Josh Rosen. That's a possibility. What's up, Roberto? Rosen's better than Mullins. Amen to that. Tom, you are better than Mullins. I am better than Mullins. My little Chihuahua is better than Mullins. I think it was because he left. Oh, man. D'Amica Patricks. That's why Aaron Rodgers did better. Yes. Oh, well, I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch that, Jay. You're not going to set me up to fall in that pit. Nice try, brother. But I'm not falling for that. Ooh, man. Dina and all the rest of the women would get on me if I made a comment on that statement. There are no other decent backups. No, Rosen will be better than Alex Smith. No, Rosen will be. Oh, you're saying, wow. Orale, look at Tom. Look at Tom with his pompons. I like it. You think he'll be better than Alex Smith, huh? No love for your ex number one pick. I guess you can tell Tom just never go back with his exes, right? Tom's like they become an ex for a reason. Andrew Luck Andrew Luck. Nah, Andrew Luck has too much money. The boy is living life. He's having fun living life, man. I don't blame him one iota. Yes, Tom, you're better than Mullins. I love it. I second that emotion. Tom is definitely better than Mullins. And what we can do is we can ask CJ Beathard to become the water boy. CJ Beathard, you are now promoted to the water boy. So pick up the bucket, pick up the towel, and get going, buddy. Watch highlights of Rosen when he played for the Finns. He was smart. The problem with Josh Rosen, in my belief, is he was drafted way too high. A lot of pressure was put upon him to be the franchise quarterback of the Cardinals. And that messed him up mentally. Josh Rosen should have never been taken in the top 10. He was never a top 10 quarterback. He was a late first round, early second round. In my humble opinion, Josh Rosen was a late first round or early second round pick that was taken in the top 10 and immediately put under pressure to be the franchise quarterback of the Cardinals. Then, to top it off, a new regime comes in, and instead of riding with Josh, they went ahead and traded him to the Dolphins for El Chaparrito, Kyle Murray. What's up, Corey? Orale, Jay Leno. What about Colin Capper? Don't say your name. He's too busy, bro. He's too busy being political. No, I love Kaepernick. I love what Kaepernick has done. I love what he stands for. Nobody understood that back then. Everybody understands it now. I love Colin Kaepernick, but he's been out of football way too long. I just don't think that he will be a good backup, in my opinion. But I do like what he's doing, man. Beto, you like you said, get the young man from Alabama as a QB2. Give Jimmy some pressure. Yeah, that is definitely a possibility. Get one of those young quarterbacks, whether the kid from Alabama, which I can't think of his name. Help me out, guys. What is the young man's name? Can't think of it. Or we can go with Kelly Mond. We can go with Trey Lance. Although I've been hearing a lot that the Falcons? I think the Falcons are going to take Trey Lance at number 4. I've been hearing a lot of chatter coming to that. We're going to have to wait and see. Master Sith 40, what's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you, man. No, I know what you meant, Dina. I know what you meant. No worries, girl. I know exactly what you meant. Pressure. I don't know, man. There's so many directions we can go. Just the fact that John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan went ahead and signed arguably the best free agent so far in this year's offseason, Trednt Williams, is amazing. A lot of people thought, and if you watch my show, my previous show, you can hear it there. A lot of people were concerned. They were concerned, they were worried that the longer that it took Trednt Williams not to sign with the Niners was the possibility that he was going to sign elsewhere. And I always said it, and I said it over and over again in my previous shows, I believed that the longer it took, the more favorable the 49ers were to re-sign Trednt. Trednt always wanted to be a 49er. He loves Kyle Shanahan. He loves how he's utilized in this type of offense. He loves it. He loves it in California. He just wanted to retire as a 49er. And I believe now, for the 6 years, he can possibly retire as a 49er. And when he retires, and he gets that gold jacket, because Trednt Williams will get a gold jacket, who does he pick as his team? The Washington no-name team or the San Francisco 49ers? I know the answer to that question, but I wanted to throw it out there anyway. Do we have any cap? We have a ton. Even again, I don't know the exact numbers of Trednt Williams' cap hit. We know his contract numbers, okay, but we don't know exactly what the cap hit is. I know that it's under 11 million or 9. If everything plays out right, we should be still about 19 million. So I got to look more into that. I don't want to give you guys any type of false information. So don't take my word for it. But we are in a good spot to extend Fred Warner's. Maybe now that we got Trednt Williams out of the way, are the Niners going to shift to Fred Warner? Are they going to work on an extension for Fred Warner? Is there a player they're still going to bring that is going to surprise a lot of us? I gotta look at the numbers, to be honest with you. About that, let me see here. I gotta look at the numbers to be more correct, but I think the Niners are pretty good, and they're a pretty good spot. If we lose Jimmy, we will have 30 plus for Watson. Yeah, very good point. Let's see here. D Ford was counting against the cap 14 million, 14.3 million. Now that he restructured his contract, that he brought that significantly down, which is a positive for us. We had 29 before signing Trednt. We signed Trednt and DJ today. So let's say, okay, again, I don't know the exact numbers for Trednt Williams cap hit. Okay, this is just a speculation. I want to make sure I'm clear on that. But let's say it's 9 million hit against the cap. If we had 29, then we still have 20 available. I guarantee you that the DJ Jones hit is not that much. So we're still primed to be able to bring in another player, extend Fred Warner's contract. There's so many ways we can go. And somebody mentioned it, and they're absolutely correct. We still need to reserve about $9 million to the side for all the rookies. Now, thanks to Marquise Goodwin, we're only going to get 9 players instead of 10. So technically, he saved us a little bit of money by losing a draft pick. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Can't believe this dude did not play for the Eagles. And he had to come back to us just so that we can cut him and lose a 7th-round pick. Unbelievable. Everything is falling for Watson. Yeah, he's not going to play over there. Jay says, do you like the signing of Alex Mack? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I like the signing of Alex Mack is a technician at the center position. He is a quarterback at the center position. He's going to take so much pressure off of Jimmy G just by being in the center. He's going to Alex Mack is going to make Mike McClinchy, Daniel Brunskill that much better. I'm telling you. Alex Mack is going to elevate Daniel Brunskill and Mike McClinchy's level of play just because he is a technician at the center position. So yes, I love the Alex Mack signing. Hell to the H-E-L-L. Hell yeah. Little bit of to the late Randy Savage. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see here. All right, guys. I've been on here for 40 minutes. I'm going to start winding it down. Oh, real quick, before I forget, I should have mentioned this in the beginning of the live. Make sure to hit the like button. Please do me a favor and smash that like button. It's very important for me that you hit that like button. Even if you don't like my show, hit the dislike button. It doesn't matter. Tell me how you feel. But whether you hit the like button or dislike button, hit one of them for me. Because by doing so, it allows YouTube to show my videos more frequently on their timeline so other Niner faithful can see it and hopefully join and subscribe to my channel. So do your brother a favor and smash that like button. I appreciate that. Brandon Cooks from the Texans is rumored. Rumored for what? To come to us? I hope not. I hope not. I do not like Brandon Cooks. That's just me, though. I don't see but yeah, look at Jay. You see the comments, right? If you hit the X to remove the comments, it will appear. The comment lines is blocking it. So if you hit the X and the comments go away, then you'll see the like button. Hit the like button and then click on comments again and it'll come back up. Easy, Tom. Easy, Tom. Tom, if I offended you, I apologize. Mil disculpas. He's like, I said rumor. Calm down, Tom. You're starting to scare me. I'm feeling uncomfortable right now. I'm really, Tom, you're making me feel uncomfortable. You're scaring me, bro. Don't do that. He's like, I said rumor. Dang, Tom. You are a violent guy. You know I love you, brother. Orale, I'm going to like it, Holmes. Every show. I like that, Jay Leno's. Jay Leno's. Have you been smoking? A Lenny? Oh, man, you guys are amazing, man. You guys are definitely amazing. I appreciate you guys all the time. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Tom? Listen, you gotta love Boston Hater, man. You do. Boston Hater, either you love him or you hate him. There is no in between how you feel about the Boston Hater. Either you love him or you hate him. But I'm going to tell you one thing, and I don't care if Boston Hater gets mad at me. That man is an amazing brother. The love that this man has for people is beyond amazing. I love the boss. I love Florida Mike. I love E-Man. But I really, 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 really love the Boston Hater. The guy is a gentleman. The dude is amazing. I give him a lot of shit because he's my boy. I give E-Man a lot of shit because he's my boy. Florida Mike, I'm scared of him, so I don't give him that much shit. But they're my guys, man. What's up, Kathy? Oh, there's my girl. Kathy, you always put a smile on my face when I see you stop by and say hello. You're amazing. Your son was here. Your son was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. I don't know if he's still watching, but Lucky was here. He's probably watching his Celtics lose. It's the Boston Hater way or highway. I agree. There's no in between. Jay, I always knew you were smart. Your panel is the best, including you, Beto. Thank you, Tom. I know that I am the least of the four, and I'm okay with it. I am the least of the four. And I am greatly okay with that. I love the Boston Hater, Florida Mike, and E-Man are way, way better than me. But I am humble to still be part of this panel. I love those guys like my brothers. I love you guys as participants on our show, my show, the NWA. You guys are amazing. Amazing. Real quick question. I want to ask Dina and Kathy because my wife hasn't seen this yet. So she'll give me her opinion. The picture of the girl with the sombrero, is that offensive to you girls? Or is it okay? Because if it is offensive, I will take it down. I like it. I put it on there. I designed it myself. I designed my own overlays. So I put that on there. But if it's offensive, if it's, let me know and I will never do it again. I just want to be respectful. I like it. I don't think it's inappropriate myself. But then again, I'm a guy. So I don't know if it's inappropriate. Okay. Thank you, Dina. I just want to make sure that I'm being respectful to you, the women viewers on my show. I love you guys. I love everyone. I love to do things, but sometimes I can be my worst enemy. My wife will tell you, I can put my foot so high up my own mouth that I get in trouble. So I wanted to make sure that was okay. Lucky, right on, brother. You're a good Bercure too. Not as good as Beto, but you're good. Okay. No comprendo inglés. Okay, Dina says, hell no. Thank you. Nope, it's cool. All right. Yeah, it's not like, I say it because it's kind of showing a little bit of cleavage. And that for itself, maybe that would have been, I'm not going to put anything completely out of whack. You know what I mean? I'm not going to, put a picture of a woman, and disgrade a woman by showing her, So, but I wanted to make sure that I was within my lane with you. I know the guys wouldn't mind, but I wanted to make sure that I was driving in my lane when it comes to you ladies, because I have the most respect for you ladies on my show. You guys are amazing. Orale, I like the lady. It's Latin culture. She's Latin. Yeah, I'm a Latino. She's Latina. She's wearing the gold rush. She's wearing the green for St. Patrick. Oh, by the way, happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Maybe I should have put some St. Patrick, but she is wearing green. A lot of green, and she's still wearing the red for the Niners. So I picked her, and I designed her. I put her on there to be part of my overlay. Good night, guys. See you Friday. Tom, good night. I'm going to be calling it a show myself. You are amazing, Tom. Tom, thank you so much for everything you do. Much love and respect for you, brother. You're on the right lane, Beto. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much. Who should the Niners draft at number 12? Give me one player. Should we take at number 12? Okay. I will end the segment with this. I will end the segment on tonight's show with this. Who should we draft at number 12? Now, if we don't move up or we don't move down and we stay put at number 12, the kid that I like is a cornerback. Farley. Caleb Farley. I love me some Caleb Farley. I think his potential, his ceiling is way above Trednt and way above Horns as a corner. Now, we re-signed Emmanuel Mosley. We brought in Jason Verrett back. But you can never have enough good corners. Now, the Jason Verrett may or may not work. We signed him for just 1 year. If he plays very well in 2021, but yet he wants too much money, then we have a replacement for him. If he sucks and gets hurt again in 2021, we have a replacement for him. So I will take Caleb Farley. I like him. I like him over Trednt from Alabama, and I like him over Horn from South Carolina. I just like this kid. I think his potential, his ceiling is that much higher. And he has a big frame, a big kid. So that'll be my pick there, definitely. Again, remember, guys, what's up, Ronald Richardson Jr.? Welcome. David Williams, what's up, brother? So remember to hit the smash button. Hit the smash button. No. Let me rephrase it. Smash the like button. Do me a favor, guys. Smash the like button. Show me some support on my live by liking and smashing that like button. What's up, Chemo? Chemo, my brother from another mother, is in the house. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you, brother. Always an honor when I see your smiling face on that picture. Patrick Surtain is a little better than Farley. It's a matter of opinion. You're probably right, Jay. But I just like watching the tape from college. I just like Caleb Farley that much more than Patrick Surtain. Me. But all of us have our different opinions and our different likes. So now, if we went with Patrick Surtain, would I be upset? No. I wouldn't be upset. I think the kid from Alabama is special. I think he plays great. But when you play in a defense with great pass rushers, okay? When you play in a defense with great pass rushers, as Surtain does in Alabama, you know what I mean? But when you have someone like Caleb Farley that doesn't have the same help out front of his D-line as Alabama does, he relies more on his skill set to play better, in my humble opinion. But that's just me. But again, if we sign Patrick Surtain, I would not be upset at all. What a day our Niners are having. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like it, brother. I like it a lot. I like it. Chemo, I can't stress it out. I cannot stress out enough how important it was to sign Trednt Williams. It was so important to sign Trednt Williams. Not only because he's arguably the best left tackle, but it allows us now to be able to maneuver in the draft. It allows us the ability to maneuver in the draft. Do we move up and get a young quarterback? Do we move down and take a corner? Do we trade that number one away for Deshaun Watson? There's so many directions we can go because of the re-signing of Trednt Williams. Then you add a player like Alex Mack. Now, Alex Mack is 35. He's not a young buck anymore. He's not the young kid like he was. But listen, just like wine only tastes better with time. The older the wine, the better it tastes. Alex Mack is a very smart individual. He brings a lot of experience to that offensive line. I like the idea that Alex Mack is going to be the quarterback of that offensive line. And we arguably went from one of the mediocre offensive lines to one of the best in the NFL. And absolutely, we now have the best offensive line, bar none. A little reference to William Floyd, in the NFC West. We got the best offensive line, bar none, in the NFC West. And we have probably the top 10, top 5 offensive line in the NFL with the addition of Alex Mack and keeping Trednt Williams at that left position. The weakest link on that offensive line will be Daniel Brunskill. Daniel Brunskill will be the weakest link, but I think with one whole year of being committed just to the right guard position, he will develop into a great guard going forward. Last year, he was moved from guard to center, from center to guard multiple times. It is hard to try to play two positions in 1 year. Having Alex Mack take care of the center position, and I would still love to sign Ben Garland as a backup center to Alex Mack. Our offensive line just got better, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fired up. I'm excited to see what the season has. The only question mark truly is the quarterback. And the only reason why we have a question mark at the quarterback position is because we don't know the health of Jimmy G. Not necessarily whether he's a top 10 quarterback or a top 5 or a top 15, is the durability of Jimmy G. The best ability is availability. And I think that is a reasonable concern a lot of Niner fans have when it comes to Jimmy G. Do you know how much we're giving, if I'm not mistaken, we're giving him about $5.5 million for 1 year. We signed him for 1 year for about 5.5. Corey. Sorry about that, Corey. What's the plan for draft night? Bring Chemo live again. Oh, Jay remembers that. I can't speak for the NWA, but for the Niners Sickness Report, I will be doing a live come draft night. Come draft night, I will be doing a live. And I may have special guests. Chemo might be, if he wants to come on, he can definitely be a guest on my show. We'll have to talk it out amongst each other. But I'm definitely going to go live. I can't speak for the NWA. I can't speak for Florida Mike, E-Man, or the Boston Hater. But myself, Niner Sickness, and the Niner Sickness report will go live for draft day, God willing, if he makes that available. Let me read a couple more things, and we'll go ahead and call it a night. I overstayed my welcome already. Chemo says, I stayed up late last night just for Trednt. Oh, where'd he go? Sorry, Chemo. Waiting for Trednt to re-sign. Yes, many options for our team. I also believe that this is only the beginning. Only the beginning. I like that. You know what? Let me do this real quick. It's hard to read this. Let me put a shadow behind it. There you go. That way we can read it better. Jay says, if I was John Lynch, I would trade up to get Justin Fields. Justin Fields is a great quarterback. I think he would fit in Kyle Shanahan's scheme. Okay. Don't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be surprised if the 49ers have a rabbit. If they pull a rabbit out of a hat on draft day. Don't be surprised if we trade for Deshaun Watson. Don't be surprised if we move up and get a young quarterback such as Justin Fields, Trey Lance, Kelly Mond, or the kid that I keep forgetting his name from Alabama. Don't be surprised on what John Lynch is going to do to better this team. Absolutely. All right, guys. You guys have been amazing. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you share my video. Let your friends and family know about my channel. Let everybody you know that is a 49er faithful about the Niners Sickness Report. Tell them, hey guys, if you haven't been or heard of Niner Sickness, go to YouTube, type in Niner Sickness on the search button. My channel will come up immediately. Subscribe to his channel and like his videos and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time I go live. But most importantly, once I reach 1,000 subs, I'm going to be giving away to 3 lucky winners 3 jerseys. Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, and George the Freak Kittle. You and your friends that join my channel will have the opportunity to win 3 jerseys. Plus, I give away patches, I give away masks, I give away a bunch of stuff on my show. So if you have family and friends that love the Niners, tell them to subscribe to my channel on YouTube so they too get the opportunity to not only to listen to great content, but to get the chance to win mask, win patches, jerseys, or whatever I decide to give away. They'll have that opportunity. Guys, like the video, I just learned how to do it today. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Ronald says, I will share it, bro. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Like I said, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away 3 jerseys. But not only that, I give away a bunch of patches. I give away a bunch of stuff. It's just my way of saying thank you to each and every one of you for supporting my channel. Have a wonderful day. Have a great St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Let's see what else the Niners do by Friday. Hopefully we'll have more to talk about on Friday's show. What's up, Coach Timo? Love your artwork, family. Thank you. I appreciate that. I designed it myself today. I just put it together today. I tried to switch I'm assuming you're talking about my overlays, not my tattoos, because you can't see them. Let's see here. My tattoos, but anyway, I designed it myself, so I appreciate it, man. Today is St. Patrick's Day, so I put the Latina girl with the green and the red to kind of support the St. Patrick's Day. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Remember to smash that like button. Share my video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But most importantly, hit that notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time I go live. I come to you humbly, thanking you for being with me tonight. Thank you for watching. Great sign. I love it that we re-signed Trednt Williams. I love it that we brought in Alex Mack. I love it that we re-signed Jason Verrett. I love it that we brought Juice back. I love what the 49ers are doing. We are definitely heading in the right direction. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. I design them, like I said, I design them myself. I do these, so if anybody wants to purchase an overlay, I design them. I can do whatever you want for you. But anyway, thank you for watching. God bless, and I'll see you on my next show. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. Peace.